welcome back to my 10 things that you can get rid of right now series. I've already shared 10 things that you can get rid of in your bedroom, in your bathroom and in your bag. But for this video I'll be sharing 10 things that you can get rid of in your kitchen. This video is also the second part to my kitchen minimalism video. So in the last video I literally just showed you guys me clearing out my kitchen, decluttering, organising and minimising. And I did mention in that video that the second part would be me talking through kind of what things that I got rid of to give you guys a bit more of an idea. So I hope you like this kind of video. If you do, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my minimalism playlist because I do lots and lots of minimalism videos. So yes, let's get into it. Okay, number one, the first thing that you can minimise in your kitchen right now, and it's quite an obvious one, but it's things that are out of date. So the obvious things would be to go into your fridge and cupboards and look at all of your fresh things like fruits and vegetables and dairy products and meat and things like that. But things that get overlooked quite a lot are things like spices. When I minimised my kitchen the other day, I got rid of so many spices. Check the expiration date, they do last a while, but if you've had that fajita spice in there from like 5 summers ago, it's probably good to go. Also things like medication, especially if you've got children and you're giving them things like Calpol, because even though the expiration date might not have gone yet, things like that need to be thrown away. You can get something like 30 days after you first opened them. Even things like tea bags. If you've had those fruit tea bags that have been sitting in there for years and just don't get used, have a look at the dates because they might be out of date by now. Okay, number 2, Tupperware without lids. I don't know how it happens, but whenever I go through my kitchen, I always end up having maybe 3 pots and 5 lids, or 5 pots and 5 lids, but they're all mismatched and none of them actually fit each other. So just go through, make sure you go through all of your other cupboards, have a look at the dishwasher, make sure that none of them are being used in your fridge and freezer, and just get rid of any that don't have any matching parts anymore. A tip as well that I think is really great is to switch out all of your plastic Tupperware for glass. It's much better for the environment, it lasts a lot longer, and for me, because it is a little bit pricier initially, I take care of them a lot better than I would just the plastic ones that just get chucked in the cupboard. Number 3, and this is more geared towards parents or grandparents, just people who have children in the home, baby equipment that is no longer needed. So for example, when I minimised the other day, I had a baby food steamer, I had lots of bibs that the boys don't use anymore, I had really little mini children's Tupperware pots, and they eat so much now, so there's no way that we're ever going to need tiny little Tupperware pots for weaning. Things like baby spoons and knives and forks and things like that, just get rid of. Number 4, and I mentioned this in the bathroom video in this series, is cleaning products. So go through your cleaning products. If you've got, say, 3 different multi-purpose or kitchen sprays and they've all got a little bit left in them, either mix them together or throw the ones out that you don't use. For me, I like to have 1 kitchen spray that I use until it's all gone and then I'll buy another one. I don't see the point in having like 3 or 4 different sprays for 1 room. Go through your cloths as well if any of them are a bit kind of holey and stained, and just ones that aren't doing their purpose anymore, clear them out. Number 5, plastic bags. I used to have a cupboard full of them. Every time that I would go food shopping, I'd forget to take my bags for life, so I'd end up coming home with like 6 or 7 new plastic bags. I never really used them because we just have the one big plastic bin bag in the bin. So yeah, my cupboard would just be full of unnecessary plastic bags. So get bags for life, put them in the boot of your car, have one of those little shopping bags that you can keep in your handbag all the time, so whenever you go shopping, you don't need to get new ones because they're bad for the environment, they're dangerous if your kids get hold of them, and they're just unnecessary. Number 6, party wear. Now I'm talking those 7 green paper plates, 5 blue plastic cups, 4 sets of princess plastic cutlery, all the ones that are left over from various kids-themed parties. There aren't enough of them to use again at another kid's party, but you just don't want to get rid of them unless your child is going to use them for like normal lunches and dinners. Just get rid of them. Number 7, duplicate utensils. For example, you don't need 3 whisks, you don't need 2 sieves or 4 ladles. Unless you do loads and loads of batch cooking every day, you only really need 1 of those particular things. And for me, I find that yes, sometimes I do need maybe 2 measuring jugs if I'm cooking a roast and I'm doing gravy and cheese sauce or something, but it prompts me to just keep on top of the washing. So yeah, open your drawers and look for duplicates like that because they are taking up so much space. Similar to number 7, number 8 is extras. So for example, if you're a family of 4 but you have 12 mugs and 20 different plates, or I don't know, 10 bowls. You don't need that much. For me, I like to have enough for one of everything. So one plate, one bowl, one small side plate, one mug, one set of cutlery per person in the household, and then just a couple of spares. Maybe the days that I don't get a chance to do the washing up in the morning or we have guests over. But for us personally, we don't really entertain that much. And if we do, and it's a lot of people, then we'll either get party-wear in for that, or I'll just borrow some plates and cutlery and stuff from my mum. So yeah, the same goes for things like tea towels and big mixing bowls and just anything that you accumulate and get extra of. Get rid of any of the ones that are mismatched, maybe anything that's a bit chipped, because chipped mugs and plates and things harbour bacteria anyway, so you want to get rid of those. So just try and have nice minimal sets of the things that you need. Number 9, bit of a random one, but takeaway menus. When I minimised the other day, we had Chinese takeaway, Indian, pizza, we had loads of takeaway menus, but all of them are online. Whenever we go to get a takeaway, which actually isn't that often, maybe once a month, if that, we always look on our phones at the online menus, so there's no point in having the paper ones. And finally, number 10, it's a bit of a general one, but things that don't belong in the kitchen. So toys, office supplies. If you open your letters and then leave them in the kitchen, go put them in the office or go put them in the drawer where you file all your paperwork. Or maybe the kids have brought toys into the kitchen, put them back into the toy boxes. You know, books, money, garden toys, car cleaning products. If it isn't for cooking, then get it out of the kitchen. Well, that's it. Those are my 10 things that you can minimise right now in your kitchen. I feel like I could have added in quite a few more because the kitchen is so huge and people do tend to use it as a multi-purpose area. So if you would like to see more things that you can get rid of in your kitchen, then comment below and maybe I can make another video like this. And yes, I hope you found it useful. If you followed along or you plan to follow along and get rid of the things that I mentioned, then comment below, let me know. If there's anything else that you want to add to the list, then again, leave that in the comments below and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, bye!